Welcome back everyone to the channel, and today we've got some 12v12s to cover in this video from Hello4Now, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, so the first attack that we're going to show here is going to be from I believe the ones. And this is going to be a Queen Walk Lalo. Let's go and take a look at what he's coming in with here. It's going to start the Queen Walk from pretty much 3 o'clock. King's going to be dropped down by 4, and he's going to be running from this way to the 6 o'clock. Queen is going to be responsible for walking into the base, and then there's going to be a stone slammer that's going to open up this wall segment because of that archer tower right there. And then there is a Tesla farm right down by 6 o'clock, so very nice job that you can clear that. But this is the great job that the the stone slammer can drop on that bomb tower and open up this whole section and let the queen charge directly into this base. So very nice job. Drops the poison right over the queen and CC. Valkyries do come out, help clear some of the skellies from the witch, but the poison is going to be ending up responsible for killing the witches really and helping out. So Queen's going to be able to charge directly into this base here. So very nice job. She's going to walk and remove that eagle, the queen, the inferno, all of that right there. And she can pretty much just step in, and then he's going to lalo from this way around the base, right? Plus the queen's going to remove that sweeper right there. So since the final sweeper remaining is right there, you definitely don't want to fly from the top side. And so once that goes down, he starts to lalo from down here. And the warden is also going to follow right behind these balloons, right? And they're going to fly right in. He does have another heal and a rage. The queen does stay up, so very nice job. He can heal through the back end if needy, right? Has a warden ability for the town hall and just going to fly through this base. Remember, the town hall does activate at 51%, pretty much right there. So there it is activated. Drops the rage right over the town hall with the heal there because they were kind of getting hit there. Warden ability over it, and down it goes. The queen is just going to be able to step up through the base. Still stays up and just hasting into that back end. So very nice job using the stone slammer to break through the base there and then charge in as he did there. So very nice queen charge lalo. 12v12 here. Now it's just kind of a matter of just finishing up and the cleanup. So very nice job. And this 12v12, let's go ahead and cover the next one. All right, so this one is going to be a BRG coming in, and this is going to be an electrone into the lalo, right? And I've seen this base before. I've probably covered this attack before, but I wanted to bring it to you guys again. He's going to drop the blimp just across this way. Why is he dropping it over here to the queen? End up actually cloning the E-Drags because it might have come out first, and it gets a ton of value up here. The sweeper is right here, ends up killing the sweeper here, the other sweeper is here. So he can fly just across space and not touch any of the sweepers, and then the heroes, the king and the queen, can be dropped up here, and they can be responsible for removing this town hall right here. So very nice job identifying that he can get a ton of value through the electron. The queen is going to walk this way, take out all of that, and then where's the remaining sweeper? Well, the remaining sweeper is right here, so you don't want to fly that way. You want to fly from this way across the base into the middle, so you don't have to hit that sweeper. So if the heroes can remove the town hall, you don't have to use the warden ability over it. Highly recommend you guys fly or sui your heroes, grabbing that town hall and then fly the way that the sweeper is not pointing if your electron removed one of the sweepers. So BRG does do that. There are just single target infernos remaining, so you can kind of just overwhelm it at this point and just move through the base. Has balloons direct targeting the defense on the outside. Can pop that warden ability over the core where that wizard tower is. The has some back end balloons up there, and just gonna be able to move through the rest of this base. Has a ton of pups and minions up for cleanup, and ends up getting that triple. So BRG, nice electron into the lalo for the 12v12 triple. Alright, so the next one we got is Dirty Italian coming in here, and this is going to be more of a sui heroes into the town hall using some bowlers. Warden's not going to go through in this because he's going to be used on the air portion, right? So using the E-Drag on the edge here to create a nice funnel, baby dragon on the top side here because he wants to charge his heroes into this town hall, move the town hall, and the queen and the CC. So he's going to get a ton of value here. The E-Drag was very nice at clearing the path, so this whole section, so the heroes can walk right into this base here. And the king's going to be responsible for walking in. He's going to tank. Boulders come through. You're going to see a rage, and you're going to see a poison right over the CC as well. And there was no CC used, right? So it's strictly just his heroes getting a ton of value in this push here, taking the town hall down, the queen, and all this. And then he's going to start the Lalo. Where's the kind of sweepers remaining? So we got a sweeper that is pointing down south here, and we got another sweeper that is pointing right here. So he's going to try his best to avoid the sweepers. He's going to fly from this way around the base just like this. Remember, guys, if you're going to fly around it, you want to avoid the sweepers as much as possible. Drops the freeze right over the multi-target and whiz tower right there. Warden's going to follow through. He's a little bit delayed. He's kind of stuck on the pups, but he's going to end up following through into the core of the space. Drops the rage over the middle there because there's a ton of HP. Buildings, which is the eagle and that multi-target inferno, but the warden does end up just sticking back, right? So sometimes you have to be worried about that. So if it does happen, you have to have at least a spells in terms of this case to get you through the base, which Dirty Italian did. Couldn't even use that warden ability. Has an extra haste at the end here that he can use and pretty much swags it. So Dirty Italian, very nice job on this kind of Sui Lalo, getting a ton of value with the heroes and then Laloing around because you don't want to avoid the sweepers. So very nice job. Alright, so this one we got McSlither coming in with a kind of queen charge Lalo, right? So he's going to, what is he going to do? Well, the eagle's down here, the queen's in here. You definitely want to avoid, you want to remove the queen if you don't have a scout spell for her. So he's going to drop a baby dragon in this area and going to help force the queen into the base here because there's a nice alley that the queen can charge in if the king removes down here. So very nice job identifying you can do that. Also sends a balloon to remove this Tesla because the queen can't reach that, but the queen can reach that expo. So she's going to charge into the space. The king's going to beat through this wall, and he's going to end up beating through the next wall and grab this multi-target inferno. Drops the rage. Queen's going to get a ton of value. CC, eagle, enemy queen, and he's going to then be able to Lalo around the space, right? Plus this king, the sweet king down here, doesn't even need wall breakers, so pretty much swags the wall breakers because can't really use them. This multi-target inferno would end up roasting him, but if he popped the king ability, he probably could have dropped the wall breakers as the king and the barbs would have been distracting the multi-target inferno shots. So now he's going to move through this bottom side here and then going to start the Lalo from down here, right? Why is he starting it from here? Well, yes, the sweeper is kind of protecting the town hall, but he wants to get through it as quick as possible and wants to use the warden for it. He's now at 51%, but the lava does pop and the pup does activate the town hall there. He also had the stone slammer move to the town hall, so that could have also activated through the splash damage over there. And then he pops the warden ability, rages over the town hall, and gets a ton of value. Queen stays up through the charge into the base, has a heal there for the core, and then out comes the stone slammer pop. So very nice job. Yes, uses some wall breakers on the end to kind of distract, but look at all these balloons remaining, and it's just a matter of kind of finishing it up. With the queen ended up going down, but he has plenty of balloons and cleanup to finish off the space. So McSlither, nice job on this 12v12 minions and balloons, and to finish it off, and it gets the triple there. So very nice 12v12 hit. Alright, so the next one we got is not Kimmy coming in with a dragbat, and let's identify what she wants to do. Well, the king's going to be responsible for removing a funnel here. Queen's going to be responsible for removing a funnel here, and then just going to drop a mass dragbat right through over here to go for the town hall. And what do you want to do with dragbat? Well, remember, you want to use the bat portion at the end of the raid. You don't really want to do it at the beginning. You don't want to sui it because you want to use the bats to distract as well. So there are 2 single target infernos in the space, right? And then you're going to see the dragons come down and then some balloons on the edge, and then the stone slammer is going to come over the edge and hopefully pick off that single target inferno, because essentially it will not be able to, through the single target, going to be able to survive, but through the balloons that come out, will be able to take it down. And so the dragons, through the ability and the rage, get through here. Gonna drop the freeze rage right over the other splash damage, because there is no other splash damage in this area. The final splash damage right here and was right here, right? So then she realizes that she can just drop the rage bats and just kind of completely destroy this top side. Balloons and the dragons have nowhere else to go, but then they're all forced this way, and then gonna be able to drop that freeze right over that whiz tower. So very nice job, but drop the freeze just a little bit late, because the bats did kind of get wrecked by that whiz tower, but still is able to overwhelm the space with the drag bat. Very nice job. You got to try to identify the best where is all the splash damage, and she identified well. That whiz tower right next to that eagle was pretty much the only splash damage remaining, so is able to get that 12v12 triple with the drag bat. Very nice hit, not Kimmy. Alright, so the next hit we got is Saron on here, and this is strictly probably an internet base that you guys may have seen, right? So there's nothing too much to this, and he's literally just gonna drop the healers and bowlers and charge right through the core. So if you guys seen this base in war sometimes, you guys can pretty much just overwhelm it with this kind of mass bowler strat. Has some healers on the edge and just charges straight through the whole base here. Nothing really to it, so if you guys need a strat for this base, well, this is a good one here. Out comes the lava hound, some goblins, poisons the CC, pops that warning ability, and the bowlers are just moving through the whole core of this base. Has that jump in the core, but nothing much to it. He's going to push his way through, has the rages, has the queen up top. The queen's going to be actually the one that stays up and going to end up finishing this base off, because that the bowlers ended up getting picked off there, but the queen was enough to take it down. As the queen ability, you want to try to save that queen ability for as long as possible, and if you have to use it, then you have to use it in the beginning. But in the case like this, the queen ability can make all the difference at the very end, popping it so that he can, let's say, take down, let's say there's a single target inferno at the end if the queen got locked on, but in this case there wasn't, and able to finish off. So Saren, a really nice 12v12 on kind of internet style base for you guys right there. Alright, so this next one is Scorpion coming in with kind of a queen walk into bowlers. Normally, sometimes you would see witches in this, so it'd be like a bow witch, but there are no witches in this attack, right? So there's a baby dragon on the edge, so this base was hit before, so he knows there's a Tesla there. The E-drag kind of skips onto these two buildings here, and the bowler is able to help skip onto that, but not take it down, so he doesn't get all the best value there, but he's able to take down some of the buildings. Queen's gonna walk up this way, and then the mass bowlers and the wall wrecker are going to push directly into the town hall just like this. Going to freeze that multi-target inferno because it's doing quite a bit of damage on the bowlers there from the multi-target beams. Has a jump for the back end. Remember, this wall wrecker is going to be responsible for pushing through the core of the space. Has the heal, going to push through the core right there. Queen ends up going down, so healers do transition off to the bowlers in the core. Pops warning ability through everything, right? And then he's just going to jump through the backside here and going to be able to access the queen. It's going to pull the troops across the base, just like you see here. And the bowlers are getting a ton of skip damage right here. The healers do meet up, so the multi-target inferno is not as effective because the healers come and help those bowlers and able to kind of just overwhelm the backside of the space. Double giant bomb there by that multi-target inferno, but the healers are going to be able to help heal them back up to full health, and then it's just going to be a matter of these bowlers finishing off. There is that final free spell that he can pop on the Tesla, any one of the Teslas that are at 12 o'clock and 3 o'clock. So very nice job. You're going to be able to kind of overwhelm the space. Not too many bowlers left, but if you see a base like this, potentially that can work. End up swagging that freeze, but ends up getting that triple. For the final 12v12, we've got is IceJester coming in on this internet style base here. So you're going to see the baby dragons. Balloons are kind of on the outside, testing for any SAMs, any seeking air mines. then it's kind of like a Bolalo, but there aren't any bowlers in this comp. There's Valkyries in that wall wrecker, and they're going to be responsible for making it push right through here. Going to remove this whole section. Why up here? Because of the queen and the CC. So he's going to be able to be responsible for getting the queen, the CC, and kind of clearing the section so that he can fly a certain way around the base, right? So the queen's going to step up. She can remove all of this. This air defense is going to stay out. So he actually didn't remove any of the air defenses. So where is he going to fly? Well, sweepers are pointing like this, right, on the edges. So they're kind of very bad sweeper positionings. But he's going to fly this way around. Warden's going to follow this section because these balloons in the very beginning are going to be the balloons that are going to be responsible for going to the town hall, right? So these balloons are making their way around. He's going to haste these balloons up here as well because he wants to force these balloons around to the core, right? So these balloons are coming through. And this is the area that I kind of wanted to haste through, but he heals through it as well. And then, see, they're going to move through here, and then he's going to have a section of balloons. They're going to go for that town hall because at 51%, it did activate, pop the warning ability. There's enough there over the town hall. Gets it down, and he's going to be able to haste through it. Rages over the eagle and this witch tower down here, and just going to be able to a matter of overwhelming the base here, as you can see. There's the rage to get through. It does have another freeze spell. You can drop it right over that air defense if he really wants to. That sweeper is in a very bad positioning. If it was pointing a little further south, it would have been a lot harder to fly through. But the 80 gets frozen, gonna be able to kind of overwhelm it. This is an internet style base that you guys have probably seen many times, but with kind of these last two hits that you guys can see. But IceJester gets the 12v12 nonetheless. You guys might see these in the Clan War Leagues. If you do, let me know what are the most popular bases you guys are seeing. Maybe it's the island bases, maybe something like this. But yeah, let me know what the most popular ones. IceJester comes in and gets that triple. And so with that, that's going to wrap up today's video, kind of just covering the 12v12 Hello4Now. And so with that, that's going to cover today's video. Hello4Now getting a bunch of the 12v12 in their latest war. I'm going to be bringing you guys some more 12v12 coverage in the AWL with my 12s. Plus, we got a bunch of kind of live streams coming up for the CWL playoffs. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe down below. I'm coming out with those daily videos. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see you guys next time. Carbonfin signing out. Peace.